Need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
We're getting ready for the 53rd season of Coach's Corner on WSLM and gearing up for another season of high school sports on the radio. I'm your host, Chris Hunt, and we're going to bring together all three coaches, their staff, some players. We're going to set them down at the table. We're going to talk about the previous games, and also we're going to talk about the games coming up. Join me live at McDonald's Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock for Coach's Corner.
Friday night lights are back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're live right here at McDonald's in Salem, Indiana for Coach's Corner tonight. And, hey, just got a question. Hey, is the ice cream machine working? Ice cream machine is on point tonight, everybody. So come on out to McDonald's and get you an ice cream cone, shake, whatever. But right now we're getting ready to talk to Coach Brian Gleason here about this amazing win that he had over on the new turf here in Salem. So, hey, Brian, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it's always good to come back on Coach's Corner after a victory.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's one thing that when I started doing this, I was like, man, I tell you what, it's nicer to come to a victory than it is for a defeat.
Yeah.
I know you guys as coaches, you guys come up here and you're going, oh, God, I got to go talk to Chris about how bad we lost or how good we won.
We've had it both ways.
That's right. Hey, let's go over the game last week, Coach. It's big win, North Harrison. You scored 21-12. Some things that just going over some of the stats. Braxton Dean, 90 yards. Logan Dent, 139 rushing. Malga had 2 touchdowns. Karis Moore had 8 tackles.
Yeah.
All those kids I adore, and I think they're great kids. Let's elaborate on that a little bit. How did you think the game was?
Well, we knew going in that North Harrison is big and strong, and they're going to run right at you. Everyone knows they don't have any tricks. They're going to line up and come right at you, and they did. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that we stuffed them a lot, but we made plays when we needed to make them. We got them off schedule a little bit. When you can get them into 3rd and long or 3rd and 9 or 2nd and 12 or whatever it was, that helps. That's what you got to do to stop their offense, because then they get panic and start to try to pass or do some other things and get them off of their game plan. And we were able to do that. Braxton Dean made a heck of a play in the backfield there in the 3rd and 4th quarter to really get them off schedule one time. Logan Dent made a great play to cause a fumble and recover a fumble on the same play, which really kind of turned the game around as they were getting ready to go up 2 scores on us, and he made a great play. But defensively, we hung in there. I thought our kids were tough. We fought back, and I thought that was the big thing, and we never shied away. We never got really driven way off the ball. Our kids were tough. We're still undersized, and our linebackers, as you said, Karis made some great plays. Noah Dalton made some great plays as well. Our secondary played well, and our D-line played well, especially Braxton Dean on our D-line. I thought that was a big key to the game, was to get them off schedule. And then offensively for us, I thought we did a heck of a job. We turned the ball over 4 times. How do you win a game when you turn it over 4 times? Well, that means we were doing some good things offensively. But we were running what we do, some misdirection, some power, some things like that. We hit a couple of big pass plays. As you said, Braxton had a lot of yards, a couple of big pass catches for a lot of yards. One was a halfback pass from Karis Moore that got us out of the hole. We were down inside our own 20-yard line, and we had a halfback pass for about 60, 70 yards, got us out of the hole, set us up for our first score. And then right before half, Adam Moore threw a great pass to Braxton over the middle, and I think we gained about 30 yards.
Yeah.
Which set up our last score right before the half, which put us up what was it, 14-6 or something like that. I can't remember all the score exactly, but
I had a very good friend of mine, Devin Maynard. He was at the game. He was texting me the score as I was at the other game.
Yeah. And then then the second half, I thought our kids were in better shape and better condition than our opponent. I thought we were a little tougher, and I think we held on to win. I think that was a big deal. And then at the end of the game, of course, Adam, we're kind of just running quarterback sneaks to kind of run out the clock, but we weren't going to quite run it out. But he ended up breaking 150 yards for a quarterback sneak for a touchdown, and then we went for two. And Braxton caught another fade from Adam, and that put us up 10 points, which kind of solidified the game.
Now that's last week's game. Now I've had quite a few text messages this week, and if you could tell me and let all of listeners know, they're all wondering about Dalton and want to know how you're doing.
He will be out for a few weeks. I'm not going to elaborate on his injury for
absolutely,
but he'll be out for a few weeks. He got banged up a little bit. Stinks for him, but I think we'll have him back sometime, later in the season. So that stinks, but that's what football is sometimes. Next guy's got to get in there and make some plays.
That's right. Next guy steps up. Now, if you could just, whenever you set the kids down tonight, just say a quick prayer and have your thoughts with Dalton. That'd be great. Noah's a great kid. Yeah. He's tough. He's tough as nails. I've seen him out there with his arm basically hanging off his body.
Yeah, he's battled injuries all his whole football career, whether it's his shoulder or his ankle or whatever it is.
I think his mind and his body just don't match up. When it goes, okay, my mind says I can do this, and he just goes full force.
And I hate it. At his senior year, hopefully we get him back later in the year.
Absolutely, I look forward to seeing it.
And that's it stinks for him, but we gotta move on.
That's right. Move on. Go to the next guy until he's healthy enough to go. Well, let's talk about the game coming up, Coach. You got Silver Creek this week. Now down there in Silver Creek, they've got a new turf field also. Is this their first year having that?
No, they had it last year.
They had it last year. Okay. I think they played up here though, didn't they?
They played up here. Yeah. And it was a Lightning game, and they've had it for 2 years with all their construction going on. So they were able to get that in. One of the first things they did.
Yeah, so you guys going down there facing they're a 4A team, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're a 4A team. They're still in the MSC, but just kind of let the listeners know how that works. Is they're a 4A team, and our division is the MSC. So you're going to be seeing kids, or you're going to be seeing teams that's 4A, 3, 2, and of course you guys are 2, and then the 1A team as well. So. What are your thoughts, and how have you gone through this week to prepare for going out and seeing this team?
It's funny. Silver Creek. After preparing for North Harrison, it's a completely different ball game now. And now you're going to get a little bit more athleticism and a little bit more some things out wide, and we've got to so it's a whole different preparation. Silver Creek, I thought handled Charlestown pretty well the other night. So. We'll have our work cut out for us. They've got a couple quarterback and an athletic running back that they can throw the ball. So that's so there's another facet in the game that North Harrison really didn't have, and now we gotta be good up front and be good in the secondary.
So when you guys go into this game, is there anything that or what's the speech look like? Do you know? Because I know with you and knowing how football and oriented you are, because I know you're kind of like me. That's all you do is think about football. Yeah. What does the speech sound like to those kids in the game?
I think it's sort of out of the same as what I said last year. Whether we win or whether we lose, I love you guys, and we're going to get better as a football team. This is one game, or doesn't make a season. We just need to improve what we do, and just get a little bit better each time. And I always say sportsmanship, attitude, character is the most important thing. And if we have those things, good things are going to happen eventually. And so that was key. And I thought that was key, for our season so far. Just great attitude, great character, great effort. I thought we played harder than North Harrison last week, and we got to do this. We're really going to have to play harder than Silver Creek this week.
Absolutely,
to get it done. But I believe in these guys, and even with some guys out, the guy Noah out. I think we'll come and fight.
Yeah, listening to the game this week, I listened to Ryan, I listened to Brandon, go over the game and stuff. And I tell you what, just listen to those guys. They get so excited, and I can't blame them because they get so excited when they're calling the game. And it's great to listen to them. But
well, we had a big crowd the other night. It was huge. It was obviously the first game on the turf, football game on the turf, and it was an exciting night.
Yeah. Oh, and that's something I was going to talk to you about. Pretty exciting coming up. The Colts have decided, hey, we're gonna have one of your games as one of our flagship games to show off the turf and everything. So that's extremely exciting, really.
Yeah, I think that's down the road. I think in October, they'll be showing up on a Friday night. Actually, I think it's against West Washington.
It is,
I believe.
Yeah.
And, it's pretty cool to get recognized by the Colts. And, that's something to look forward to down the road. Hopefully, it'll be a little cooler in October than it is right now.
Yeah, I think today was like 98 degrees, and it was so hot out there now.
Yeah.
Now I know there's probably a lot of teams out there went, no, we're going inside. Did you guys practice outside?
We were inside. We were in our indoor facility, and we practiced just like normal.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that really changes for us other than you have tennis shoes on instead of cleats.
Absolutely. Okay. I gotta ask you. MVP of the game last week.
There's so many. There were so many big plays. I'd probably go with our seniors. Having the off. There's not very many of them, but the leadership that they've provided from the end of last season to this year, I'd probably give it to that group as a whole because there's not very many of them, and Adam Mole and played a great game, and I think his probably stands out as probably the best leadership as one that got us over the hump.
Right. All right, Coach. Well, hey, I sure appreciate you coming on tonight. Hey, there's one more question.
Yes.
One more question. What are you going to get to eat at McDonald's when you leave here?
Well, I probably should get a salad, but
they don't have salads. I tried to get one.
Oh, really?
They don't have salads anymore.
Oh, well, then okay.
Yep.
That makes my choice a lot easier. I'll probably get a number one meal. I don't know, a Big Mac or quarter pounder. But you can't go wrong with McDonald's.
That's for
you
sure.
Can't go wrong. There's always good.
So come on out and get a Big Mac meal and share it with Coach Gleason tonight. He'll be eating his on the road probably.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. Thank you again, Coach, for coming out.
Yep, thank you.
Hear every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Down to the 30. Giving chase. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Indiana.
All over Hoosier country. Catch Indiana University football all season long. The Hoosiers open the season against Florida International. Join us Saturday, August 31st. Our coverage begins at 2:30, right here on your home for Indiana Hoosiers football.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance. But not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheeseball-sized hail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Call your Washington County Farm Bureau agent, Jason Petmeyer, at 812-620-8923.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones.
Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available.
Tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We're back and we're live right here on Coach's Corner right here in McDonald's. And guess what? The ice cream machine is on point tonight. So come on down and get you an ice cream cone or a McFlurry or a sandwich. Dip the double quarter pounder cheeseburger in a McFlurry. That sounds really good. So I know it sounds crazy. Isn't it crazy? That's what I'm like. Hey, I'm here with the boys from Eastern. What a win, Coach. I mean, coming over there, first game, new coach. You're new to coaching over here, and, basically almost a new team because there wasn't a lot of kids that actually came back last year compared to what actually showed up this year, right?
Yep.
So, great win. Let's go over the game in your eyes. Let's see what happened for you guys.
I mean, we definitely controlled the time of possession. You were there. We had quite a few long, sustained drives. Shot ourselves in the foot quite a bit. Definitely some things to clean up, penalties and misalignments and whatnot. But played a good game overall.
Yeah, looking at the game, at the first quarter, I noticed that I noticed the nerves, man. I tell you what, the nerves on both sides of the field was like. I know when you guys came out, you guys were like, I know everybody was nervous. I mean, I know my kid, he came home after school and he was like, Daddy, because I'm about to throw up all day. So I know he was pretty nervous about the game and everything. But going into this game, I did notice the size, dude. The size you guys have is phenomenal. I have to say, I give it to you guys for being able to move that ball like you have. The execution of the plays I thought was really good for being such a young team, because you guys are a pretty young team. Even though there's a lot of seniors, there's a pretty young team there. So looking at that, when you look at what could you clean up on that game?
On the offensive side of the ball, obviously had a lot of holding and false starts and stuff. That's obviously you got to clean that stuff up. As far as the blocking, we missed a couple blocks and missed blocks and things, and got to clean that up and just. I don't know, not a whole lot of bad stuff to take away.
Yeah, I did notice there was quite a bit of penalties. That was one thing that I did notice that you guys could clean up quite a bit. Didn't really understand the penalties. Don't know if you guys did or not. I mean, when I was sitting there looking at that, when they were talking about illegal formation, and I didn't really understand what they were talking about.
Well, we had our tackles were lining up a little too deep.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And we, kept telling them, move up, and it just they weren't thinking about it, just kept going back to what they were used to.
Yeah. So, but great win, great. I mean, going over West Washington, putting a hurt down on them. I mean, I would say I'm kind of biased, but everyone. That was kind of the talk of the week was, is Coach Hunt biased or is Hunt biased? Yes, I'm biased. Yeah, I'm just going to be 100%. If your kid is on a team and you're not biased for that team, you're not much of a dad. Yeah. So, but no, you guys did an amazing job. I think that bringing Beacon football back to where it used to be, I think that's a huge win for you guys as well. You even brought some players with you tonight. You want to go ahead and introduce them?
I did. I've got Landon Rose with me.
Landon?
Yep.
Man, good to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Starter, what position do you play?
I play guard on the offensive side and linebacker.
Gotcha. So you're pushing double duty then. Did you get a lot of rest the other night?
A little bit on the offensive side, but not on the defense.
Yeah, it was a pretty hard-fought game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's tell us all a little bit about yourself. Senior year.
Yep.
Have you been playing? Have you played before?
I've played all 4 years.
Played all 4 years, awesome. And you probably went ahead and played middle school and on down and everything else. So what's the difference between this year and last?
I would say just the discipline on our team this year, and getting guys to show up for just even practices, summer practices. We had 38 guys coming out for summer practices at 6 a.m. and I really thought that our team could do something with that because our team works hard.
I tell you what, that's one thing that you see some of these teams are they have these workout programs, and some of these teams, kids never show up. And it's why aren't you showing up? Well, it's summertime. I'm looking for pizza, and I don't want to do anything. I want to go to the pool all the time and stuff. And to get some of these kids to show up, and to get that many kids to show up consistently, that's kind of a key to actually a winning football game, especially when it comes to the beginning of the season.
I definitely thought it was too.
So we got another person show up. We got Bob here. Bob, so tell us a little bit about yourself here. What position you on the football team?
Starting guard and D-end.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure my son knows who you are at this point. So let's talk a little bit about yourself. What do you think the big difference between this year and last year was?
Definitely the discipline. I mean, Coach Newton brought in a whole another game. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean,
I think you're more nervous now you were when you were playing a football game, aren't you?
I mean,
hey, you're only listen. There's only millions of people listening to this program.
That's fine.
That's not true. There's only 4.
But yeah, this plan. I mean, Newton brought in another game. Coach Newton, love the man.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is very awesome. So this week, you got Tell City. I mean, what have you guys done to prepare for Tell City this week?
I think a lot of our, just preparing is, trying to be tough because we know they're a tough team. They're pretty equal to size than us, as the scouting report has said, and I just think that we got to be tough this week, and we got to put our nose down and go forward.
Now, looking at, last week's game, you're preparing for last week's game because, they're running, they're not running wing T. You guys are running wing T. When you're looking at what West Washington ran, which was a Flexbone, thank you. Oh my gosh. When they were on Flexbone, what does Tell City run?
They run a lot of jumbo packages. They put a lot of extra linemen on the field, and they've got one formation. They don't even have a receiver on the field. They've got 7 linemen, 3 running backs in the back. I mean, it's
they're running the ball.
They're running the ball. They're like us. They want to run the ball, control the clock, and short yardage, and they're very similar to their philosophy is a lot similar to ours.
Right.
Run the ball and get long drives, score touchdowns.
I did notice last week whenever you guys were playing West Washington, there was like the entire third quarter. I think you guys were actually marching it down the field. I don't think did West Washington even have the game or have the ball in the third quarter? Because I mean,
if they did, it was
that clock, man.
If they did, it wasn't very much.
Yeah. That's a great strategy. Is that something that TJ brings to the game, or?
Well, it's just the way it was. We were just looking at the roster and how many guys we have going both ways, and we knew we were going to have to go slow to give them some breaks. And we rotate a lot of guys in on offensive line, defensive line. I mean, pretty much every 3 plays we're sending guys in.
Yeah.
And it's good that we have enough guys to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now is Tell City coming up here?
They're coming up here, yeah.
Oh, that will be so much better for you guys because that way you guys can rest because there's nothing worse than being on a hot bus for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's the smell. Oh yeah. The only thing that made it better for us is we had the cheerleaders on there, and that was. Well, we're not talking about that. So.
They've got a long bus ride, the time change and everything, and a lot of things playing in our favor. We just have to play better than we did last week.
Right.
To compete, so.
Yeah, because I know they got a really good ball team down there, and I know. Now, are they also 2A as well?
Yeah, they're in our section.
Oh, so they're in your section. So it's going to be you, Salem, and then Tell City.
And Brownstown's in there too.
And Pale. We don't want to talk about Brownstown right now, because Brownstown is its own animal. For everyone in this county, Brownstown is its own animal.
Yeah, we can talk about them next week.
Absolutely. So when we're looking at this game, Coach, what's your predictions?
I don't get predictions.
Oh, come on. So, no predictions.
No predictions.
How about you, man?
I don't have any predictions.
Oh, you're gonna say I'm gonna win. You're a player. You're gonna say I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna absolutely try my hardest.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
But
that is absolutely awesome. Well, guys, hey, I sure appreciate you coming out tonight, and one last question for each of you. What's your McDonald's meal?
I normally do the 2 cheeseburger meal.
2 cheeseburger meal? How about you, buddy?
I'll probably go a couple of McChickens.
Oh, the coach is going to a couple of McChickens, yes. Bob.
I do the cheeseburger meal as well.
Cheeseburger meal. Now, let me ask this. Is it plain? No. Oh, we got the normal people on normal teenagers. I tell you what, every time I bring, we used to bring my kids to, I want a cheeseburger, but I want a plain. I'm like, it tastes like it's horrible. And I'm not saying that about McDonald's, I'm saying about anything. Don't even know nothing plain. It's got to have sauce on it. It's got to have the sauce. Oh. All right, boys. Well, hey, I sure appreciate you guys coming out tonight, and look forward to talking to you next week. Hopefully we're going to, be here with a win again, and because there's nothing worse than talking to me when you lose. So you remember that. Remember, if you guys lose, he's going to come back and talk to me. He's not going to be happy. So remember that. Yeah. All right, boys. Hey, we'll be back right after these messages. And, again, the ice cream machine is on point.
Planning to buy some land or build a new home or maybe put up a fence? Do you know your property lines? Are you in a floodplain? When it comes to surveying your property, call someone you can trust with years of experience. That's McAllister Land Consulting. Call 812-274-0860, providing fast, friendly service at reasonable rates. McAllister Land Consulting can provide a wide range of services, including residential and commercial certified land surveys, flood elevation certificates, and land usage consulting. Get to know your property. Call McAllister Land Consulting for a free quote today at 812-274-0860.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Give Du Bois County Tire a call. Big or small, they service all. They have the name brand tires you know to keep you cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving mean. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Now through March 31st, buy 4 eligible Bridgestone tires and get $70 back by mail on Bridgestone Visa prepaid card. Get up to $100 when you use your CFNA credit card. Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Available at Washington County Tire Shop in Salem. Subject to credit approval, restrictions apply. See BridgestoneRewards.com for details.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
The City of Salem Parks and Recreation Department is planning activities for your children and will have several events and opportunities this fall and winter. And don't forget to take advantage of our facilities at DePaul Park and Riley's Place Playground. Shelters are available to reserve by calling the office at 812-883-2895. There is an outside grill, picnic tables, and 4 basketball goals. Community Park on Salem's east side has a variety of activities, from basketball and tennis to skateboarding, and it's also the location for t-ball games, youth baseball, and adult softball leagues almost every evening and weekend. If you would like to reserve a field, please contact the Parks Department. Also, there is playground equipment, a covered shelter and picnic area, and volleyball and a basketball court at Elizabeth Street Park. For additional information, call Tom Foltz at 812-883-2895 or stop by his office in City Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, we are back and we're live right here at McDonald's for Coach's Corner. Hey, and the machine, the ice cream machine that is on point. It is working. Hey, my next guest is actually drinking one right in front of me right here and just made me want one really bad. So get your hind ends over here and get you a milkshake. So get you a McFlurry or get you an ice cream cone. It's working. So, hey, we're here. We're talking to Coach Lowry right here from West Washington. How you doing, Coach?
Doing well. Doing good. How are you, buddy?
Doing really good. Hey,
the voice is coming back, but not completely there yet. But we're working on it.
Hey, I tell you what, it sounds good. It sounds really good.
Very good.
So I'm surprised it's actually back. I mean, you were screaming at the kids all week. I mean, after the loss, we got to talk about the loss, which it happens, and we're not going to talk about it for at least 3 minutes. So
no, all good. All good. Part of the process. First of all, still super proud of our football team. Still very excited about our football team, and none of that has changed. We prepared very well last week. We're a young team. We had 12 kids getting their first varsity varsity starts and varsity experience on Friday night. And, we did a lot of things really well. We just didn't take care of the football. And we're going to do a better job of that. We know we're going to do a better job than that, than what we did last Friday. And, the message to our kids is we don't blink. We know who we are. We know what we believe in. We have faith in one another. We have trust in one another. We have trust in the process of how we do things in West Washington. And none of that's going to change. And it's nice when you've got a program that has that backbone, that has those values, and kids that believe in those values. Because when you come on bumps in the road, you know exactly how to respond, and they know how we're going to respond. They know there's a safety net there. Are we disappointed in the loss? Yeah, we're disappointed in the loss, but we're not disappointed in our kids. We know who they are. We know what they can do, and we know what the future holds. And with all that said, I expect us to play really good football Friday.
Looking at the game, and I went back and rewatched it, of course, because Gavin, we're watching in the living room because I'm saying I want to watch it too. So, the only thing I could actually see, I didn't see anything that was like could not be fixed. The only thing I saw was with the fumbles and with the ball bobbling and things like that. And when those kids came out, I noticed when they came out, they were so just flat. Like they weren't scared. They were nervous. And I know Gavin had told me that, hey, Daddy, because I feel like I'm nervous. I felt like I was about to throw up all day because he was just nervous.
Nerves aren't a bad thing. Nerves are normal. Nerves means that it means something. It's important to them. They want to achieve. That's part of it. Yeah. The biggest thing you gotta understand is just don't let the nerves control you. There's going to be nerves. Yeah. You got to learn to control the nerves. Yeah. And for the most part, I thought we did a fine job of that. We took the opening drive. We go all the way down into the red zone. We turned it over. I'm pretty confident if we punch that one in, we may have a different night on our hands.
Absolutely.
If you really watch the film, and first of all, when I say all this, hats off to Eastern. I thought they played very well.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
I thought their kids played hard, and they won, and hats off to them. Yeah. But when I watched the film, I saw a lot of the Senators stopping themselves, and that's what we're going to focus on. And mainly that was turnovers. Our goal every week is to be +2 in the turnover ratio. When we were -3, and just to give you the math there, when you're -3 in the turnover ratio, you have an 8% chance of winning on my figures.
Right. Yes.
So there's a reason why +2 is our goal. Mm-hmm. We worked very hard for +2, and it just didn't work out that way Friday.
Right.
And we're addressing it, and our kids are addressing it, and they got to understand that there's lessons to be learned. No one's going to give you anything in this game. This game of football, no one's going to give you anything. You've got to go earn it. You've got to go take it. And we've got to have those instincts to go take it. And that's what our kids are really working on. Those are situations, we're trying to ramp up the pressure at practice and get our kids in more meaningful situations at practice to help prepare them.
Right. Going back through the film and things, a couple of things I noticed is, we never punted. West Washington never punted the football. So that means we never really got to the point of actually being on a 4th down. So, in my eyes, it was just the errors is what actually.
Yeah, even like you look at the play sheet, like we never got deep into our play calls because what we were calling was working until it wasn't. Right. And the only reason why it wasn't is because we were giving the football.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So it was interesting. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I remember a game quite like that one. But you live, you learn, you move on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of moving on, let's go ahead and move on to this week.
Yeah.
We got Clarksville this week.
Absolutely.
At home. I mean, they're coming up here, so.
A lot of team speed, aggressive style defense. You definitely got to keep them. You got to keep them bottled up. You don't want them to get on the edges, and then you got to be ready for some blitz packages, especially if they get you in some third and longs and behind the sticks and things like that. So you got to be dialed in tight on some different type of blitz situations that they bring to the table. Those are the keys, being ready for that. And then, of course, just us, taking care of self-inflicted wounds and taking care of the football. I will say, not to go back on the Eastern deal, but we had one penalty for 0 yards assessed.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, no penalties. I mean, that's huge in a football game.
We played pretty good football.
Yeah.
We just turned it over.
And I mean, they must have had, 50, 60 yards in just penalties.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, well, I was trying to give them benefit of the doubt, Jeremy. So, we're ready for them to come up here this week, and so it looks like you brought a couple guests with you, too. And
we did. We got talking a little bit last week about the program in general, and, of course, we're excited about our high school program, but we're really excited about the rest of our program as well. We've got 50 junior high kids right now. They won their first game last week, 54-0. Played very well. And then our youth program now has 3 weeks under their belt.
Awesome.
We have 4 teams. We have 75 kids in our youth program. We have 2 lower division teams. We have 2 upper division teams. These 2 young men, Bennett Deaton, Maddox Lowry, they're on our upper division team. One of our upper division teams. Both of our upper division teams, they've played 5 games so far. If you combine both of our upper division teams, and they have outscored their opponents 145-0.
Good Lord.
So that's our 2 teams. These 2 guys play on the blue team. They're 3-0, of course, and they've outscored their opponents 89-0.
So let's talk to Maddox here. You would by chance be related, would you?
Yes, we are.
So he's your uncle, right? I'm pretty sure he's your dad. So, so how is he as a coach? Because I know how he is as a dad. Because I'm just the same way. So how is he as a coach?
He's a really good coach. He doesn't really have favorites on our team or anything like that. Like he's a really good coach.
Is he harder on you than he is the other kids? You notice that? Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
All dads are. I know I was with Grace. I know I was with Gavin. So yeah. So what position are you in?
Quarterback and DB.
Quarterback and DB, and so you with the long pass?
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I was out there during kitty camp, and I was walking around and I was looking at all you kids and everything. And I looked at you and I thought, is that a freshman? Dude, you're going to be monstrous. I mean, you're going to be. I thought you was a freshman. Are you skipping some grades to get up there to?
Maybe.
So you're 6th grade. You're going into 7th next year. So you're going to be coming to middle school, correct?
Yeah.
And so that being said, middle school's a lot different than after this.
Yeah.
Your dad's not your coach anymore. Which could be good. It could be bad.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations going into this next year?
Going into the next year, I know it's going to be a little tougher. It's not youth league anymore.
Yeah, I do notice you're over there like with the high school kids. You're over there with the high school kids like in the summer. Whenever they're doing their workouts. So I commend you for that, and keeping your teammates going for that as well. So we got another young man here. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Yeah. So Bennett Deaton, talk about the position you play in the football team.
I play running back and outside backer.
Running back and outside backer. So you're taking some handoffs from him, then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys make it pretty good, as in like dynamic. You guys know what do you know what each other's thinking yet? Have you got to that point? Have you been able to telepath what play is yet to each other? You have no clue what I'm talking about. You guys have no clue. Okay, can you think of a play and you come up with it? That's telepath. That's telepathy. No. They're looking at me like deer in the headlights right now.
What play is Maddox thinking of right now?
Keep right.
Keep right, yeah. Yeah. Nope, he's wrong, completely wrong. So looking at, with
you've been at quite a few different schools. When you came to West Washington, because you've played in other places, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When you came to West Washington, what was the major difference that you noticed there versus here?
It's a smaller school, real smaller school, and I think I like the kids a little more here. I think it's a really fun school.
So, when you say smaller school, how many kids did you have on the team up there?
Up there, it was a big school.
It was a big school.
I don't know how many kids. Like it was a lot.
So, but a lot more than what you got right now. Yeah. Yeah, because heck, I walked out there when you guys were doing camp, and I was like, man, this field is absolutely full of little people running around. Your line is pretty amazing. I've been watching some of their line. In fact, I even got up here and actually tangled with them a little bit when I was at kitty game. So I'm telling you, it was awesome. So, what about you, Mr. Deaton? Tell us about what. So you're in 7th grade as well, or 6th grade as well. So you're going into middle school. What's your expectations next year?
Probably
Do you think it's going to be harder, or you think it's going to be easier?
It's probably going to be pretty harder.
Yeah. So with this year, are you out there with him most of the time whenever the high school kids are out there in the summer camp workouts?
Yeah.
Guess what? They do it in middle school too. So I'll tell you what, and if everyone doesn't know, I'm an assistant on the middle school coaching staff. So I can't wait to get these boys on the field and get them playing for me, because I absolutely have a passion for football. Boys, you know what the worst day of the week is during football season?
The weekend?
No, Tuesday. You know why it's Tuesday? Let's go through the week. Monday Night Football. Tuesday, nothing. There's nothing going on Tuesday. Tuesday sucks. Wednesday is this program I get to talk about football. Thursday is the middle school game. Friday, high school game. Friday Night Lights, that's the best ever. Then Saturday, college. Oh, it's all about the college. And I will be traveling this year a lot, apparently. According to my wife, we were trying where Grace is going to school, and I asked this was before we even started trying, and I said, hey, boys, I said, I asked the coach, I'm like, hey, is there like a show, or is there a channel I can watch the game on? And my wife looked at me and she goes, I don't know about you, but I'm going to be sitting in that seat right there. And I said, well, looks like we're going to be driving to Trine every weekend, which is a 4-hour drive. So on Saturdays you got college football. Sunday, all day football. I don't get nothing done on Sunday. Sunday night football. Don't get nothing done Sunday night. Usually don't go to bed till midnight. Guess what? We're back to Monday night football. Worst day of the week, boys?
Tuesday.
Absolutely Tuesday. So, hey, it was great having you guys here.
I'll let y'all tell Chris, we've worked really hard. These guys have played schematics as head.
Absolutely.
These guys have played every year in our program.
Yeah.
So they started as 3rd graders, and now they're 6th graders. So they are the first group for when we switched our youth league. They're the first group that'll go through 4 years of our youth program, then go through 2 years of our junior high program by the time they get to the high school. So we're super excited. Every year after them, the kids that get the full experience, 3rd through 12. And we've worked really hard on trying to set our standards. We're big on culture. We're big on what we believe in. And I just want these guys to share a little bit of some of the things that we focus in even at the youngest ages.
Right. So what is the focus there, Mr. Deaton?
Have fun, work hard, be a good teammate, and be coachable.
And what's the first one there?
Have fun.
Have fun. Because if it's not fun, you don't like to do it, do you? Yeah. I like eating French fries in front of me that I can't eat French fries. That's fun, isn't it? Yeah, that's really fun.
No, it's got to be fun.
It's got to be fun.
And that's our number one by far. And guys, if you haven't come out and watched our young kids play, I suggest you come out and watch all levels of center football, because it is fun. And you can tell by the way these kids take the field, the way they play the game, the way they interact with
game that you guys have is when?
Not this weekend, but the next.
They're on the bye.
So you're going to buy this weekend because is it because of the Labor Day weekend?
No, every week one team.
Oh, okay, I got you. So you guys are just lucky you got the bye. So
We don't got to go to Perry Central.
Oh, so next week, what's the schedule like?
We play Mitchell next week.
Play Mitchell. So now it's there or home?
There.
So if you get a chance, you want to see some amazing youth football. Get in the car, run over to Mitchell. I mean, if you live in Campbellsburg or in the Washington County area, I know it's 30 minutes from Mitchell to Salem and from Salem to Mitchell. So anybody in the area, get over there and watch some football for West Watch, because I can tell you this: these boys are coming up, and they're coming up right. I mean, that's you bring kids up in football. That's one of the major things that I think is what makes a kid a kid. Is what makes a kid a good man. Is bringing them up in the eyes of football. So, hey, thank you boys very much for coming out. And one more question: what's your meal at McDonald's?
Quarter pounder.
Oh, quarter pounder. What's your Maddox?
McDouble mac sauce only.
Oh, McDouble mac sauce only. And you know what? But at least it has the sauce. That's all I'm looking for. All right, Jeremy, I got to know, what's your go-to? You lived here, and you still eat here, so...
Oh, man.
I mean...
If we're just going standard menu items, I got to go with number one with the 6-piece nugget chaser.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with the sweet and sour and hot mustard. You dip it in the sweet and sour first, then into the hot mustard, then to the mouth.
Why do I talk to you guys? Gosh, you're just making me starve
now. If we're talking anything goes.
Yeah, anything goes.
McRib.
No, oh well, yeah.
And I gotta go dose. I can't just.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't. No, there's no way. So, and it is a seasonal item, just to let you know. But guess what? The McDonald's milkshake is on point tonight. So come out, get you some ice cream at McDonald's, and come see me if I'm here for the next 15 minutes. Come see me and say hi, and thank you boys for much coming out, and we'll be right back after these sponsors.
Every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Down to the 30. Give me chase. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Indiana.
All over Hoosier country. Catch Indiana University football all season long. The Hoosiers open the season against Florida International. Join us Saturday, August 31st. Our coverage begins at 2:30, right here on your home for Indiana Hoosiers football.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance. But not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheeseball-sized hail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Call your Washington County Farm Bureau agent, Jason Petmeyer, at 812-620-8923. This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana, for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Fall is in the air, and so are the incredible deals at John Jones Auto Group. As the leaves change colors, so should your ride. Drive off in style this season with our spectacular fall savings. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we've got a perfect match for your autumn adventures. Enjoy cozy comfort with heated seats. Get spectacular views of the fall leaves with a panoramic sunroof. Or take that trip with a brand new whip. Our friendly team at John Jones Auto Group is ready to help you find the perfect vehicle with financing options that fit your budget. So why wait? Swing by John Jones Auto Group today at one of our 4 convenient locations: Salem, Scottsburg, Greenville, or Corden, or visit us online at johnjonesautogroup.com to browse our full inventory. This fall, drive away with a deal that's as refreshing as the season. And remember, at John Jones Auto Group, you see so many because they pay so little.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones.
Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Planning to buy some land or build a new home or maybe put up a fence? Do you know your property lines? Are you in a floodplain? When it comes to surveying your property, call someone you can trust with years of experience. That's McAllister Land Consulting. Call 812-274-0860, providing fast, friendly service at reasonable rates. McAllister Land Consulting can provide a wide range of services, including residential and commercial certified land surveys, flood elevation certificates, and land usage consulting. Get to know your property. Call McAllister Land Consulting for a free quote today at 812-274-0860.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Hear every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Spins away from it. He's got a man wide open for a touchdown.
Jump on the Boilermaker Special. Boiler up, Purdue fans. Purdue opens the season against Indiana State. Join us Saturday, August 31st. Our coverage begins at 11 a.m. right here on your home for Purdue Boilermakers football.
And welcome back, and again, we are live right here at McDonald's where the milkshake machine is on point. Get your hind ends out here, get you some milkshake, and then run by Papa John's and grab your pizza because they're also one of our sponsors as well. So I'd kind of like to go in tonight and actually talk about going to start something new called Story Time with Chris. So let you know this is something that actually happened to me last week. So after the show last week, I went home and really wasn't feeling the greatest, and so Thursday woke up, really felt like crap, and went to the doctor, was diagnosed with diverticulitis. Now, here's the crazy thing about this. When you're diagnosed with this, you can't eat. So since from Thursday to Tuesday, Tuesday afternoon, I did not eat solid foods. Now, you're thinking, Chris, what did you eat? Well, I can tell you this. My wife went to the store and she got me some beef broth. She got me some chicken broth, and then she came in and she was like, "Here you go, honey. Here's the supper of the century right here." So I'm just going to tell y'all, you got to be hungry to walk over and flip that cap off that beef broth and just chug it like it's nobody's business. You just chug it, and then guess what? Then you sit back and you go, "Oh, that was so delicious." Yeah, that was delicious. Oh yeah, God, can I have some give me some Jell-O. There's nothing better than just chasing that with Jell-O. Yeah. So Sunday, she decided, okay, I'm going to make some green beans. Yeah, fill the house up with a smell of bacon and green beans, and oh, the goodness. And then so I couldn't eat the green beans, but guess what I could eat? The green bean water. Yeah. Have you ever had green bean water? Yeah. It's amazing when you haven't eaten in 5 days. Yeah. So just want to tell everybody that when you go on a diet and you lose a bunch of weight, just remember you got to really kind of watch what you're doing. So hey, we got great football coming up this week, so I want to thank everybody for the time and thank you for listening to me. Also, get out there to West Washington, get out there to Eastern, get out there to Salem, and regardless of their home or not, I want you to make it to a game and to go watch those kids play, because we do this. We don't do this because we're NFL professionals. We do this because we know these kids actually love it in high school, and they get out there and they play their hearts out for each one of those fans that's up there in that stand. So get out there and watch those, support those kids, support those schools. So hey, great talking to you tonight. We will see you next week. Thank you very much for your time. And as always, God bless.
The City of Salem Parks and Recreation Department is planning activities for your children and will have several events and opportunities this fall and winter. And don't forget to take advantage of our facilities at DePaul Park and Riley's Place Playground. Shelters are available to reserve by calling the office at 812-883-2895. There is an outside grill, picnic tables, and 4 basketball goals. Community Park on Salem's east side has a variety of activities, from basketball and tennis to skateboarding, and it's also the location for t-ball games, youth baseball, and adult softball leagues almost every evening and weekend. If you would like to reserve a field, please contact the Parks Department. Also, there is playground equipment, a covered shelter and picnic area, and volleyball and a basketball court at Elizabeth Street Park. For additional information, call Tom Foltz at 812-883-2895 or stop by his office in City Hall.
Let's get on our feet and give a big hand to the starting lineup at McDonald's here in Salem. The Quarter Pounder is coming on the field. Filet of fish and those golden delicious fries are warming up on the sidelines. And now for the feature star of the night, the Big Mac. You'll score every time with a hot, fresh meal from McDonald's in Salem, whether you're there for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Take a time out and stop by before or after the big game to check out their all-day breakfast menu or value menu. Download the McDonald's app and you can get great deals on delicious tastes all day long, including buy 5 McCafe drinks and get 1 free. You'll score every time with the wife and kids when you make a touchdown at the Golden Arches right here in Salem. And don't forget, McDonald's has gift cards so you can give that great fresh taste all season long.
Or stop by 603 South Main Street today. And be sure to tune in at 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights with Bubba Abbott on WSLM AM 1220 and FM 97.9 for Coach's Corner, our live local coaches show that broadcasts live each week from McDonald's in Salem. Tune in to hear what Eastern, Salem, and West Washington coaches have to say about the next big game. After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Interesting career is waiting for you in the skilled trades. Ohio tradeswomen put on a hard hat every day and work on some of the biggest construction projects in Ohio. Ohio tradeswomen provides free on-the-job training. You'll earn a salary and benefits from day one, and you'll have the pride of telling your family, I built that. If you're ready for a high-paying career you'll love, visit OhioTradeswomen.com today and learn more. OhioTradeswomen.com.
Transform your business with Encore Technologies. Explore top-tier IT solutions in networking, cloud, and data management. Visit Encore.tech. That's Encore.tech to lead with innovation.